What else do you recall about how the decision came about to send rebate checks to property taxpayers rather than simply put a credit on their tax bill?
Well, first of all, our original proposal, as I recall mine, our group, was what we called a circuit breaker as opposed to a rebate. And the circuit breaker was tied to income and the percentage of one's income that goes to property taxes. And when your property tax payment exceeded a certain percentage of income, you'd get the difference from the state. I don't remember whether we proposed that that circuit breaker be done as a check or a credit. Probably a credit would have been the more efficient way to do it. But in the legislative process that followed, it got converted into a homestead rebate, which was simpler for people to understand. I mean, the term was simpler, and the term was also used in other states. Other states had this. And the idea of a check going out was, my recollection was that it came out of the legislative people. But it didn't make much of a difference.
But in political terms, it makes a lot of difference.
It was politically very smart.
It was kind of a naked power grab, was it not?
Well, I wouldn't say power grab. It was, you know, if we're going to go through all this trouble and get, you know, we'll take all the heat for raising the taxes and raising the income tax and all that, and we're going to give out this money, let's give it out in a check. And the governor, when we issued those checks, we had a card in the check, like you get when you get a refund from some credit card company or something, explaining why you got it. And that card was signed by Governor Byrne. And I was investigated for that.
What do you mean? Who investigated you?
Somebody claimed an election connivance or something, and Bob Del Tufo defended me, and you know, it was fine. But they tried to make an issue of it.
Power grab is perhaps not the right phrase, but it's clearly a kind of electioneering. It's a use of government in the interest of electioneering, is it not?
Well, that's what the claim was, and you know, why Byrne's name was on it, not the tax division. You read it however you want.
Would a credit have saved the state money? Was it more expensive to send rebates?
It was probably more expensive to some extent. And then later we made it one check instead of two checks.
It was two checks initially?
Yeah.
Twice a year?
Yeah, one before the primary and one before the election.
I think you're underscoring my point there.